Hello students. So we were discussing exercise 8 of unit 4 till question number 21 we had already discussed. Today we'll start with question number 22. The question says find the greatest number which divides 125, 150 and 300 exactly when increased by 4. Okay, so what did I ask you to do? Never pay attention on the word greatest first. First you have to see the number is dividing or the number is getting divided. Okay, so here the question is saying find the greatest number which divides. That means the number which divides is a divisor and we also call it as factor. Okay, that means here we have to find the factor which divides all the three numbers exactly. That means the common factor, and the term is written greatest. That means the highest common factor. Okay, so what we have to do here, we have to simply find the HCF of these three numbers. But here something new is there, when increased by 4. Now what we have to do for this, I will tell you later on. First of all, we'll find the HCF of these three numbers. So let's start. First we'll write the given numbers. The given numbers are 125, 150 and 300. Now we have identified that we will find their HCF. Okay, so we have learned 4 methods of finding HCF. As these are the bigger numbers, so I'll suggest to do the HCF by long division method. Okay, so I'm doing it by long division method. So I'll take two numbers first, the smaller number divisor and the bigger number dividend. Okay, so it will be divided 1 times 125. 10 minus 5, 5, 4 minus 2, 2 and 0. Now 25 is the remainder, so this will become divisor and the dividend will be 125, the previous divisor. So 25, 5s are 125. It will be divided completely, remainder is 0. That means 25 is the HCF of 125 and 150. Okay, because we had taken only two numbers first. Now we are left with 300, so we'll divide 300 by the HCF which we have got, that is 25. So it will be divided 1 times 25. 10 minus 5, 5, 2 minus 2, 0. We'll copy down 0. 25 2s are 50. Okay, so we can say that 25 is the HCF of 125, 150 and 300. Okay, so what was asked in the question? Find the greatest number which divides these three numbers exactly. Okay, so 25 is the greatest number which divides the three numbers exactly. But what the question is saying, when increased by 4, the condition is it will divide these three numbers exactly when we increase it by 4. Okay, this means 25 is exactly dividing these three numbers. This means it has been increased by 4. Already it has been increased by 4. So the required number is 25, which is dividing these three numbers exactly, but it has been increased by 4. So we will get back to the previous number 21. So 21 is the answer. 21 is the required number. When we increase it by 4, that means plus 4, so this becomes 25. So then only it will divide these three numbers exactly. Okay, have you understood? The number is 21. When increased by 4, it becomes 25, and then only 25 divides these three numbers exactly. So in order to find the required number, we have to subtract 4 from 25. Okay, don't get confused with the term increased. Okay, it has been increased by 4 means it is already increased by 4. You have to remove that 4 and then show the given number, right? So 21 is the answer. You will write 21 is the greatest number which divides 125, 150 and 300 exactly when increased by 4, right? When you increase 21 by 4, you will get 25 and then it will divide the three numbers exactly. Now, we'll discuss question number 23. Now, children, see question number 23. 3 bells ring at regular intervals of 8, 10 and 12 minutes. If they ring together at 6 a.m., when will they ring together again? Okay, 3 bells ring at regular intervals. Regular intervals, I have told you what does it mean? At the regular gap, equal gapping of 8, 10 and 12. In previous questions also I have explained this. Regular interval of 8 means there are 3 bells. The first one is ringing at regular intervals of 8. That means it will ring at 8 minutes. Then after 8 minutes, 16 minutes. Then after 8 minutes, it will ring at 24 minutes and so on. The second bell is ringing at the regular intervals of 10 minutes. So after 10 minutes, it will ring at 20 minutes. After 20 minutes, it will ring at 30 minutes and so on. Now, the third bell is ringing at the regular interval of 12. That means it will ring at 12 minutes, after 12 minutes, at 24 minutes, then again after 12 minutes, 36 minutes, then again after 12, 48 and so on. So whenever regular intervals term is used, that means you have to list the multiples of those numbers. Okay. Now the question is saying when will they ring together again? Okay. That means their common multiple. Okay. So what we have to find here? We have to find the LCM of these three numbers. Okay. So first of all we'll write given numbers. The numbers are 8, 10 and 12. Okay. Now we will find their LCM. So let us start 8, 10 and 12. We'll start with 2. 4s are 8, 5s are 10 and 6s are 12. Now again by 2. 2s are 4, 5 copied, 3s are 6. Again by 2, 1 times, 5 copied, 3 copied. Now I'll divide by 3. 1, 5 copied, 1. Now by 5, 1, 1 and 1. So the LCM of these three numbers is 2 into 2 into 2 into 3 into 5. Means 2 2s are 4, 4 2s are 8, 8 3s are 24 and 24 5s are 120. That means the 3 bells will ring together at 120 minutes, or you can say after 120 minutes. Okay. Now the question is asking the time at which they will ring. Okay. In question number 21 it was asked when will they glow together, but in question 23 the question is asking if it was ringing at 6 a.m. Now again when will they ring together? So after 120 minutes. Now you all know that 60 minutes is equal to 1 hour. So 120 minutes means 2 hours, right? So they will ring together again at Earlier they rang at 6. So after 2 hours they will ring. 120 minutes means 2 hours. So after 2 hours they will ring. So if it is 6 right now, after 2 hours the time will be 8. Okay. So you will write the answer as 3 bells will ring together after 2 hours, that is at 8 a.m. Right? Like this question will be done.